Itong sa China, ito masasabi ko sa ano. We have not abandoned our claim.
Richard Gordon claimed that Duterte's being soft on China triggered the problems hounding the pogo industry, such as money laundering, corruption, and prostitution. Presidential spokesperson Salvador Panelo said the president is never soft on anything that relates to the national interest, as he is a very decisive president. Panelo said there has been a move from the Senate to declare pogos as illegal due to the supposed influx of crimes in the Philippines linked to the online gaming. Panelo also denied Senator Dick Gordon's allegations that the palace is being hurt whenever China is involved in several scandals in the Philippines. He said Duterte has already directed all concerned government agencies to look into the problems hounding pogos. To date, there are 60 licensed pogos operating in the country. AFP Chief General Filimon Santos Jr. said they are in the process of validating the report of Senator Panfilo Lacson that an estimated 2,000 to 3,000 members of China's PLA soldiers are in the Philippines. Lacson said it is possible that these soldiers are undergoing an immersion mission for a still unknown purpose in the Philippines. Last week, Senator Richard Gordon said that Chinese army members are likely using pogos for intelligence gathering in the country. Meanwhile, Malacanang raised worry over the alleged presence of Chinese PLA soldiers in the Philippines. Presidential spokesperson Salvador Panelo said the palace is always alarmed when there is the latest development that affects the country's national interest. He said President Duterte would only take appropriate action if it is backed by substantial evidence, and his decision would depend on the report of the AFP.
When I went to China, my first statement was, I come here in good faith and I extend my hand in friendship. Wala akong hangarin, wala akong hinihingi sa inyo. Gusto ko lang magnegosyo. Bibilihin namin anong kailangan namin, tapos bilihin ninyo mga produkto namin. Total, nabibili naman kayo. Explain about, the strained relation. Although it was more of an imaginary, kasi I do not remember, except that Rocos with them sa China Sea. Nagalit ng siya kay Aquino, and he hated Aquino, and for the rest of his term, hindi tayo pinapansin. Sabi ko, what's so bad about going to the International Court of Arbitration? Sabi ko, I am not here to impose on anything. As a matter of fact, I do not want to mention it here in your presence. But, sinabi ko, at any time during my term, we will have to talk about the arbitration of the China Sea. And when that time comes, I would present to you the judgment on all four corners of the paper, and we will not talk about anything except the China. Sabi niya, yes, okay. Sabi ng mga pag-uwi ko, kailan yan? Sabi ko, bakit ako makigera ngayon? Pag pinapunta ko yung Navy ko, ubos lahat yan. Cruise missile lang. If we go to war with China, for what? The first thing that will be blasted away from this planet Earth will be Palawan. Nandyan lahat yung deposito ng mga armaments ng Amerika, pati yung atin. Historically, there has been the animosity of who owns what. Sabi ko, wala pa. Yung construction nila, that is not part of our territorial. It is part of our establishment. Kagaya nito, kaharap mo yan. Pilipinas, marami tayong kaharap Vietnam, Thailand. Binigyan tayo ng sariling peace fund. Yan ang inyo. Kung ano ang nandyan inyo. Pero wala pa, ang inibig kong yung isda lang, nakabalik na yung mga Pilipino, it's doing a brisk business. They have allowed the Filipinos